Hey YouTube, Eric here. So I just made my 2-month update video, which is the one before this, and I mentioned making another video going a little bit more in depth on certain things for you trans guys out there or for family and friends who are still watching this. So I wanted to put a warning up. It's going to get a little detailed. Some things that, I don't know, just are personal as far as body parts and sex. I'll also put a trigger warning up, because I'm going to be talking about some body parts and some actions and things that might trigger you. So, starting off, being on testosterone for 2 months, I have not seen a lot of changes down low in my general area and my junk, just because I haven't been on it that long. But I have seen some substantial changes. I'm talking within the first week, probably after a few days of taking my very first injection, my, what I'll call for now, biological anatomy, I don't want to say doubled in size, but probably got about 50% bigger. Also, much more sensitive to good and bad. If I walk and turn in a certain way, or if my packer hits it in a certain way, I definitely feel it. I'm not gonna jizz in my pants right there, but I definitely, sorry, I had to use that term. I definitely feel it more, and if I get hit there, it hurts a lot more. So, or if I sit weird and it like pushes it against something else, sometimes it hurts a little bit. So it's taken some getting used to. I don't pack as much anymore, just because ever since it has gotten bigger, the packer can be a little annoying. So I still wear it a lot, almost every day, but I used to like wear it around my house too, or on the weekends, and I don't do that as much. If I'm wearing tight pants, I will, just so that I actually look like a guy down there. And because I have the Peacock Generation 2 packer, so it's the 3-in-1, the pack, pee, and play. Have not mastered the stand-to-pee thing yet. It's really difficult, so if you've got any tips, please let me know. So it obviously packs really well. It looks really natural. It fits in the harness nice. And I do wear a harness. I just don't trust it to stay in place, I guess. So I just got a cheap little O-ring harness to use it with off the internet. And then the play. I like it for that. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but it's made in such a way to where you can use it on someone else, but you can also use it for you. If you're just by yourself, you can set it up and just use it yourself, just like you had regular male biological anatomy, and it works quite well. So, going with that, my sex drive has definitely increased over these past 2 months. It was already pretty high. For being born female, I still had a pretty good sex drive, and I guess that's my age. But then again, women hit their prime in, I think, like their late 30s or 40s. Men hit it in their 20s. So I've always thought more like a guy, but now, especially that I've got this male hormone pumping through me, I think about it all the time. I hear jokes about, oh, guys think about sex all the time. No, but we really do. Like all the time. All the time. I'll see anything and it just reminds me of something, and sometimes it's a huge tangent, but it's just like all the time. I was actually joking. It's not kind of nice that I don't have that, so I can't get a boner, because it would be really obvious all the time. That would be bad. So yeah, sex is definitely on the forefront. I have seen some changes down there, not a lot, and I'm sure as I get into my transition more and as I'm on testosterone more, these things will go up and down, and some of it will change. I'm sure I'll continue to see changes down low, but for now, that is kind of the personal side of that. I'm trying to think of anything else that's like super personal. As far as my transition goes, the body hair, I don't know, a lot of people don't really care to hear about that. I love the fact that I'm getting body hair. So I guess I can touch on that in here. just to get a little bit more in depth. I've gotten more hair on my legs, on my arms, my hands, the back of my neck, the side of my neck, my face. My hairline is receding here. I don't have any chest hair. I guess the peach fuzz is a little bit longer, but I don't have any chest hair yet. The hair on like the back of my arms, like right here, is getting a little bit longer, on my shoulders, but it's not getting any darker. I'm really afraid that I'm going to get back hair, because everybody has that little spot of peach fuzz on the bottom of their back that's a little bit longer, sometimes a little bit darker, but mine is getting longer and darker. That shit's going to have to get shaved off. So I've also got more hair by my junk. I'm a very manicured person. I always have been, so I'm all about the manscaping. And so I've always kept it very trimmed and neat. I shave this off, even though I don't have much yet, just because I don't want to have a crustache. I don't want to really show it until it really comes in. The stubble is cool, the little bit of scruff I get is cool, but I'm not going to let it get super long when I've got 10 hairs on my upper lip. Excuse me, I'm eating lunch. So I have got more hair down there. It's also kind of going up on my butt a little bit, which I guess I've always kind of had, but a lot of people talk about you getting ass hair after you start testosterone, and like I said, along with everything else, that will be trimmed a lot. So other than that, that's really all that's personal. So that's, I guess, my below the belt video. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to post this. I've got a couple other videos to post. So y'all have a good one, and I'll see you later next month.